Hey, today we're at the 101st Santa Fe Indian Market, Santa Fe. Super excited to be here. This is actually about my third time. We're just getting started. We're going to do a little bit of a interview with some folks along the way. Wanted to bring you sights and sounds of the Santa Fe Indian Market. So stay tuned. It's going to be amazing. Check this out.
Yazzie from Santa Fe, the Indian Market here.
Hi everybody, I'm here with Donovan Yazzie, one of the most amazing artists that is at the show today. How you doing, Donovan?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
Amazing day today.
It is an amazing day. You having a good show?
I am. Really happy to be here. You know.
That's awesome. Same. I hear some great drum music in the background. We're here with Donovan, and we wanted to find out a little bit about his art. Donovan, tell us, how did you get into this type of art, and what's some of the symbolism and spirituality around it?
Well, you know, I kind of grew up just sketching, and off and on I've been drawing, doing different things. And back when I was in the Bay Area, San Francisco, I was looking for work, and Academy of Art University hired me as a instructor's helper, as a welder, teaching students how to weld. So I really got inspired by it, and I started doing it myself, and just here I am, So then just putting the culture. My dad is a medicine man, and all the story combined together made everything happen the way it is today. So,
that's so cool. And where are you from? You're Navajo, right?
I am a Navajo. I'm from White Cone, Arizona, maybe 60 miles north of Holbrook, Arizona. That's where I'm from. Grew up over there.
That's cool. And do you have a family of artists, or are you kind of a standout in your family?
Well, I mean, all my brothers were artists, however way they can be. Like silversmith, and then we call it leathercraft, all that stuff, and then stonework, and they, and I didn't know that I had it in me too, until I started, watching people. Oh, I can do that, type of thing. So here I am,
Well, that's so cool. Your art, your works are so amazing.
Yeah.
We've known him for years, and we love his work. If people want to get a hold of you and buy some of this incredible stuff, give everyone your phone number and an email address slowly, so that when we put it up on the screen, they can get in contact with you if they want any of this fine artwork of yours.
Sure. My name is Donovan Yazzie, and I go with Don Yaz Creation. And then my phone number is 510-730-5531, and I'm stuck with the California phone number. But
I was going to say, there's no 505, no 575, no 978. Well,
I spent 22 years in the Bay Area, so I'm stuck with that phone, and everybody knows it, so I kept it, And anyway, that's how you can get a hold of me. And then my email is Yazzie, YAZZIED 94 @gmail.com. That's my email. So anybody that can get a hold of me, I'll be there, and give me a call, and I can talk about my art too.
Yeah, man. That's good stuff. Okay, last question. What, if you had to pick out of all this incredible stuff, what's your favorite piece here, and why?
My favorite piece is Horn Healer.
That's my favorite piece too.
Yeah. It's kind of like a crown dancer type of thing. It's a female. It brings people in. It's the corn is our #1 food, and the corn pollen, we pray with that, and the whole design that goes with it just kind of stands out, and people love my art. That one especially stands out.
That's an incredible one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you taking time. I know you're busy. You got tons of customers that want to buy stuff, so we'll cut it short. Thank you, Donovan.
Thank you again.
All right.
Aho.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Good, thank you. Hey everybody.
Hi.
I'm here with the sexiest, most unbelievable Native woman known to man, my wife, Karla.
Thank you.
Karla Rickert, everyone.
Hi.
We want to talk a little bit about the history of the Santa Fe Indian Market, and also what is the Santa Fe Indian Market all about? Karla, what is this thing all about? I mean, how long has this been going on?
So this is the 101st year of the Santa Fe Indian Market. So it started in 1922. This is 1923, and it's over a thousand.
It's 2023.
Oh, 2023. Yeah, you're right. Jeepers. So it has over 1,000 entrants, and the great thing about this Santa Fe Indian is that it's a juried art show.
What does that mean? What is a
So-
juried art show?
Everything has to be authentic. They will test the jewelry to make sure that the stones are not plastic, that there's not fake silver, that everything is on the up and up. And because it's a juried art show, they also have best in show and all these other best of in different categories. And so it's a very prestigious thing for the artists if they should win this.
Now, if somebody were to if it was a juried art show and they would check like your nativeness, are you qualified to actually talk about this thing?
Yes, I am 4/4 Navajo, full-blooded. So,
A real. Wow,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So the artists come here. There's textiles, there's oil paintings, there's portrait art. What have you seen?
Beadwork, there's basket making, there's a lot of silversmithing, there's glass work. Some different tribes from the West Coast do a lot of glass work. There is, as Mark said, portrait work. And then of course there's a lot of textiles. There's got a lot of up and coming designers, clothing designers.
I know
Native
that
American.
we talked to Donovan Yazzie, and he's got this ironwork. He does sculptures that are just phenomenal. I know there are others out there as well. I mean, so do different tribes specialize in different kinds of art, or is it just whatever the native artist feels that they want to get into?
It's a lot of it is just what the artist feels, what they're called to. A lot of people, the natives or Navajos in particular, are very well known for their rug weaving and for their silversmithing.
That's right. We need to try to find Kevin
Yes, got to find Kevin.
for the rug weaver.
Kevin Aspis.
Yeah, great rug weaver.
Great weaver. Great weaver.
And did your family ever? Do you have any artists in your family? And
I do, yes. My father was a silversmith. My mother, when she was younger, used to make belts. And then I have kind of a slightly famous uncle. You know, his name is R.C. Gorman. You might have heard of him.
Get out of here, R.C. Gorman.
Yes.
If you guys don't know who R.C. Gorman is, Google R.C. Gorman.
Yeah, so, yeah, he was a fun
Wow.
guy. He was a lot of fun, yeah. Anyway,
Where's he from?
he's from Chinle.
And he lived in Taos, right?
Yes, he lived in Taos.
That's cool. Did he ever come to the Santa Fe Indian Market?
I don't know. Probably when he was very young and just getting started, I would imagine I could see him here.
Right.
But, you know, he was so internationally and world renowned that people came to him.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. He was a very, very spontaneous and fun guy to be around.
Yeah. Well, this is a fun show. It kind of feels spontaneous too. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, people all dressed up in all kinds of get-ups, man. It's so
Yeah.
much fun. Great food, amazing artwork. Speaking with the artists is a lot of fun too. How often does this go on? Is this like a few times a year, or?
No, this is actually once a year. It's an annual show in August. And so bring your millions when you come out, you guys. Make your reservations well ahead of time. It's only 2 days, but they have a lot going on. They have the juried art show, they have a gala, they have a fashion show, they have performances from different artists. So yeah, it's a big hadoop.
I think if I was to guess, your favorite thing of coming up here to Santa Fe would be, let me see if I'm right. Tell me if I'm right. Would be connecting with the old friends and artists that you know.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's socializing and seeing people that I haven't seen for a long time and visiting with them and finding out what's going on with them. And
would you say that this is one of the top things to do in New Mexico? I mean,
oh yeah, absolutely. If you are a collector, or even if you're just a hobbyist, or just want to come out and check out all the beautiful stuff that's going on and look at all the trends in new art and in jewelry making, whatever it is, and Native American art, this is probably the best place to see that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you know, we love coming to these types of events. I told you a few months ago we were going to be doing a lot more of these kinds of videos to show what the land of enchantment has to offer, because everybody knows, you know, we're in real estate, and showing houses is it's kind of easy, but getting out into the community around the state and bringing you guys important functions, whether you're from New Mexico or thinking about relocating here. I can tell you, if you think about relocating here, it's an incredible place to live. Just phenomenal. I can't even talk highly enough about it, because everybody knows that, you know, I love New Mexico, and this is the land of enchantment. Karla, where are you from before we sign off, so that everybody knows where you actually came from?
Okay, so I'm from Hogback, which is just right outside of Shiprock in New Mexico, from the Navajo Reservation. One last thing I want to add about the Indian market is that if you come, the best thing about it is that you're dealing directly with the artists. There's no middlemen. You are dealing with that person, so come support these artists. They deserve it. They work hard for their money, and you know, stay away from the trading posts and all of that, and go deal directly with the artists.
And roughly, what are the dates? Is the same date in every year?
Yeah, what, the third weekend of August, something like that, roughly around there.
Yeah, and then we got Balloon Fiesta coming up too.
Yep.
There's just all kinds of stuff that's going on here. And I'll say it one more time. I love New Mexico, and this is the land of enchantment. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Karla.
Oh.
Hi everybody, we are here with Patrick Collins, another amazing artist here at the Santa Fe Indian Market. We're so excited to be here. This is what makes this place just jump out at you, meeting people like Patrick and the kind of work that he does. So Patrick, thank you for
absolutely, man. Thank
talking
you.
with us. Tell us a little bit about your art and also what tribe you're from, where you're from, and what you're doing right now.
Yeah, so I'm an alumni from IIA. I started my journey at another school, art school, called Central Michigan University, and it wasn't a native college at all, and it didn't have much to offer me, so I ended up going to IIA, which is the Institute of American Indian Arts. And I started my journey there back in 2000 after they built a new campus up there. So, and I've always been a portrait artist, a sketch artist, portrait artist, along with those lines. And so for a long time back at home, after I graduated from with my associates from IIA, I went back home, and my tribe had a lot of people were just passing away, So being a portrait artist, I got a lot of commissions just over and over and over. I always thought I was more diverse with other things, but because the money rolled in for the commissions on portrait work, and I kind of got established in that realm, in the portrait realm, in realism.
I see.
So I did that for a very, very long time, and then ended up going back to IIA for my bachelor's and graduated in 2021. And at that time I was labeled as a portrait artist, whether you want to or not. People kind of
like R.C. Gorman?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, you can't compare me to him, but that'd be an honor. But anyways, that's kind of how I got established, and I did a couple of markets throughout the years. My first big art market was the Zebwing Cultural Society Art Market. It's actually sponsored by my tribe.
This is New Mexico Wins.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So it's sponsored by tribe, and I won Best of Show there, and I thought, man, where else can I go? So anyways, I decided to pursue my career and started teaching courses at my own tribal college called the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribal College in Michigan.
Where's the tribe located?
It's in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
Oh, sure.
So
I'm from Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I was born in Detroit, Motown.
Are you familiar with the Sag Chip tribe?
I've heard of it, of course, many times.
Maybe the Soaring Eagle.
So I'm gonna. I'm not a Cherokee from my great. Oh,
okay. All right.
It's nothing like that. But there was folklore in my family that said that we were Oneida. And when I met Karla, she says I bait and switched her, but but the truth is that when I did a DNA test, actually, and I was supposed to be, I think, like an 8th or something, and we had supposed pictures in my dad's office and stuff.
Okay.
And then I did a DNA test. It was like there was nothing. But so.
Sometimes
but
the whole...
I'm connected. It's
absolutely.
Great work. So anyway, you've been doing art a long time now. You're a portrait artist. Do you have a particular style that you love and that you can kind of call your own?
I do. I mean, I don't know if it's necessary. It's a specific style that's been out there for a long time, in the mainstream. But I've been working I used to work in strictly oil paints, and then of course you're a dime a dozen if you do that, because there's so many portrait artists out there that do realism.
Right.
So I started working in different mediums, specifically. Oil pastels along with a mixed medium of metallics.
Yeah, I love the gold. Well, this isn't gold. This is more
a copper leafing.
Copper,
Copper leafing and silver leafing, and then of course gold leafing as well.
Yeah.
Too.
So, and then over on this one, is that the copper leafing again?
That is the copper leafing, yeah. And I incorporate those because when I started doing commissions outside my tribe, which happened quite a bit in the mid-2000s, around 2010 to 2016, started doing a lot of commissions of Southwest, people. Very stereotypical images. We try to stay away from that, but that's where the money was for me, so I did it.
The Hollywood images.
Yeah, it's kind of so I did that for a while, and then a lot of people wanted cultural antics established in their own portrait work, in their own portraits. So I had to do a lot of research for a long time, finding out, some of the people I did commission work on.
Right.
They knew who they were, but sometimes our cultures are lost.
Yeah.
We know the basic, the top layer of who we are, but sometimes we don't know the depth of them. So fortunate for me, I got a chance to learn about other people and also sometimes explain to some people who they are. Wow. So it really just kind of took me to a different level, and then I started dabbing in Native American culture studies, not just art, then collaborating those two together. But for example, doing the semiotics of your art or symbolism of art, like my people, we're when it comes to metallics, we're basket weavers, we're we have a certain type of floral applique when it comes to our beadwork,
Right.
and applique, and then also we were copper miners. So I try to incorporate some of those. Yeah, I try to incorporate some of those things, and not just my
That's
own
so
work.
cool.
But and people from my tribe. But again, if I do a commission piece from somebody
Right.
else, I'll try to fit the
So people can find you on Facebook then.
They can find me on Facebook.
Patrick
yeah.
Collins?
Yep. And the other thing too, I mean, you can just Google my name, Patrick Collins, Native American artist.
Okay.
And you'll see what my work is about and see some images, and yeah.
That's cool. Well, thank you so much,
thank
man.
you so much. I
Appreciate you
appreciate
taking
that.
time. And until the next time.